Why is it that so many of us guys over 60 push through our pull-ups and push-ups every single day, trying to build that attractive broad chest and strong arms, only to look in the mirror and see a completely unbalanced, fragile lower body staring right back at us? Today, we're diving into an explainer of a home-based lower body transformation specifically designed for guys our age. We're talking about the only 4 leg exercises you need to build bigger legs right at home.
Look, I gotta get totally real with you guys for a second, because this is my story too. A few years back, I was hitting my upper body hard. I thought I was looking pretty jacked up top, maybe turning a few heads. But I was hiding a dirty little secret under my sweatpants: total chicken legs. And it wasn't just about losing that physical attraction or looking unbalanced. I was dealing with terrible posture, nagging lower back pain, and honestly, a real creeping fear that one bad slip on the stairs would take me out completely. I was terrified of becoming frail. I didn't want to be that older guy who can't even get out of a chair without groaning. I needed a total game plan, but I held out hope, and eventually I discovered a wildly effective, no weights required solution that completely flipped the script for my body. I kept that solution pretty closely guarded for a long time, but I'm going to reveal exactly what that routine is today.
You see, skipping leg day is the ultimate bro science trap. You might think you're looking good with a big chest and some bicep peaks, but if your lower body is weak, your physique looks completely unfinished. Worse than that, this aesthetic imbalance leads directly to injury. Think about it. Your upper body gets heavier, but your foundation stays flimsy? Man, that is a recipe for disaster. Form is everything, and sloppy mechanics down below will literally sideline you for months. When your legs are weak, your back overcompensates, your knees take on extra shock, and you end up totally gassed out just carrying the groceries.
Section 1. Ground up. Calf raises. Fixing the foundation safely at home.
Okay, so we're starting from the floor up, because you can have decent quads and hamstrings, but if your calves are flat and underdeveloped, the whole leg just looks totally unfinished, right? Here's the exact clinical form you need to use safely right in your living room. Find an elevated surface like a stair or a thick, sturdy book. Stand on the edge with just the front half of your feet. Let those heels drop all the way down toward the floor so you feel a deep, deep stretch in the muscle belly. Then, push up to your tiptoes and hold it at the very top for 1 full second. Lower slowly. Now, the biggest mistake guys make here? Bouncing. That's just momentum, dude, not muscle. Every single rep must be slow, deliberate, and controlled. To get that real muscle growth, you want to hit 4 sets of 25 reps. And when your body weight stops cutting it and you're ready to scale up, super easy. Just grab a heavy water bottle or milk jug in each hand for extra resistance. Trust me, by rep 20, your calves are going to be screaming in the best way possible. It's that deep burn that tells you the muscle fibers are waking up and getting to work.
Section 2. The forgotten posterior chain. Glute bridges for power and posture. So weak glutes are actually the hidden culprit behind so much of the lower back pain and poor posture we deal with as we get older. We sit way too much, whether it's at a desk or on the couch, and those muscles basically just shut down. To fix this, lie flat with your knees bent and push through those heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling. But listen, the hold is everything here. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can for 2 full seconds at the top of the movement. This brilliantly targets the biggest muscle group in your entire body to fix your posture, align your pelvis, and eliminate that nagging back pain.
You're aiming for 4 sets of 15 reps here. Normal version feeling a little too easy? Switch to the single leg glute bridge. Just extend one leg straight out and do the exact same movement, pushing up with the planted foot. I promise you, this practical home progression will immediately expose left to right weaknesses you didn't even know you had. You'll quickly find out if one side is doing all the heavy lifting.
Section 3. Training the unseen. Romanian deadlifts for hamstring health.
I'll admit it, back in the day, I completely ignored these. Most guys skip them because they can't see their hamstrings in the mirror. Out of sight, out of mind, right? But you absolutely have to master the hip hinge. Think of it as pushing your hips backward, not downward. Literally like closing a car door behind you with your butt. Grabbing a heavy backpack or some dumbbells and using this specific hinge movement is exactly what you need to protect your lower back while properly engaging those big muscles on the back of your legs.
Let's walk through the exact mechanics. Stand tall with a slight knee bend. Push those hips back to hinge. Lower the weight along your legs until you feel a deep, intense stretch in the hamstrings, all while keeping your back completely flat. Finally, drive those hips forward to stand up powerfully. Guide yourself through 4 sets of 15 reps. And let me stress this right now. Keeping a flat back is your absolute golden rule for safety here. If your back rounds, the tension leaves the hamstrings and shoots straight into your lower spine. We are here to build muscle, man, not book a trip to the chiropractor.
Section 4. The master movement, squats.
tying it all together.
Now this is what ties everything together. It's the ultimate functional exercise that trains your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core all at the exact same time. Here's the precise anatomical form you need to nail. Stand with your feet a bit wider than your shoulders, toes pointed slightly out. Keep your chest proud, push the hips back, and lower yourself down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, or lower if your mobility allows it safely. Then push up with absolute power through your heels. Control the descent and drive up strong. You want 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Once bodyweight squats get easy, throw on a heavy backpack filled with books or water bottles to force those legs to adapt and grow.
Section 5. The hidden 70%. The real secret to growth.
Frankly, doing these exercises perfectly means absolutely zero if you ignore what happens outside the gym. Here's the crazy twist. Training is only 30% of the work. When you're knocking out those squats and calf raises, you're actually breaking your muscles down. You're creating micro tears. The real magic, the actual muscle growth, where your legs get bigger and stronger, happens in that massive 70% block of recovery, diet, and sleep.
Your body needs raw materials to rebuild from that stress. Taking a cue from Japanese longevity diets, protein is your mandatory building block. It's the literal bricks for your muscle house. Without enough of it, your hard training just won't turn into growth. Healthy carbs are the essential, clean fuel to keep you from gassing out during your workouts. And good fats? They are absolutely crucial for balancing our male hormones, specifically testosterone, as we age. You gotta feed the machine right.
And the most important number of all, 8. Getting up to 8 hours of sleep every single night is when your body actually physically repairs and rebuilds. It's when human growth hormone peaks. You can lift like an absolute beast, but if your sleep is garbage, your results will be garbage too. Sleep is the ultimate performance enhancer.
So it all comes together, guys. Train hard, eat right, and sleep well. You have the blueprint, you know the raw materials required, and you have the simple home routine that saved my posture, killed my back pain, and completely rebuilt my physique from the ground up. The only thing left to answer is this: what are you going to build today?